Okay, this is New York Times Hard Sudoku puzzle for October 17. I actually tried doing this before and I couldn't solve it using just a logical method, so I don't know. Probably missed something. Anyway, so ones are like this. So ones are vertical. So ones are like this over here. I'm not sure what else we know. Okay. 2 flat up here. And we know this is a real 2. Also mark 2's over here. Now 3, this is a real 3. And this is a real 3. And we know 3's are flat. So 3's are like this, right? We also know this is a real 4. So that means 4's are just vertical over here. And since the 2's are vertical, this cannot be 2. 4's are also either here or here, and then 4. For now, I just see 4 is flat down here, and this is 4. So then looking up here, we know 4's are like this. Now 5 in this box, we see 5 is like this. That's sort of as much as I can see. Okay, 6's. I may as well enter this now because I do know 7's are vertical here. So 7's are vertical, but we know this is 3 by 3, which makes this 6, 8, 6, 8, right? So then we know 6's are flat down here, and 8's are flat down here, right? Okay. So 6, unfortunately, we just know 6's are like this over here. And I guess the same could be said about 5's. They're just like this, right? And then this in this column, this is the 3 by 3. 7, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 5, 6. Okay. And then I guess we can enter also 8's up here, right? 3 cells. And 8's are also 3 cells over here. We also know 6's are flat over here and 7's are flat. I don't know if it gives us anything, but that's what it is. Right, so 9, I don't know if we tried anything with 9's. We do know 9's are either here or here in this box. And 9's and 4 cells over here, 3 cells over here. But actually, I do see 3 is actually just vertical over here, right? So then this cannot be 3, this is 3. Okay. The other thing we know is, so this cell, actually I just want to check one thing real quick. So in this box, let me just see. So 2, 6. Yeah, so I know this is 8, right? First of all, I forgot to mark that. And then we know 8's are also flat like this up here. Okay. That means 2's are vertical over here, and 2's are vertical over here. Okay. Now, this box, so this can be 2, 5, or 9, right? And this is, again, can be 2, 5, or 9. And this cell right here can be 5 or 9. So this is 3 by 3, 259, 259 or 59. So we know this cannot be 2 because 2 is already used up in these 3 cells. So we know this has to be 2. Okay. And this, unfortunately, is 6 or 8 over here. And we sort of don't know much. I mean, this cell can be, so we said already, cannot be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, but this cannot be, this can be 9. So this is 1 or 9. This can also be 5 or 9. Okay. So this cell right here can also be 7, so 4, 7. So what I'm going to say is if this cell is 4, right, it's 4, look over here, then this has to be 4. So we know 4s have to be in this box. 4s have to be in these 2 cells, so just like this. So we know 4 has to be here, and this has to be 2. So this cell ends up being 2. So this is 4, this is 2. It's a pretty long loop. I don't know if there's probably a better way of doing this. If this is 7, this is 7, then we know this is 8, right? So 7, 8. This ends up being 9 because this can only be 8 or 9, right? Right. And if this is 9, then this has to be 8, and this has to be 3, and this is 2. So no matter whether this is 4 or 7, this cell ends up being 3, and this cell ends up being 2. So this is 2. I mean, like I said, there's probably a better way of doing this, but this is kind of what I saw. Okay, and so then, therefore, if you look at this, what happens with 9s? Now we know this is 9, this is 4, this is 4, and 9s are vertical, right? Okay, and over here, so what do we have in this box now? So 6s, I guess, still sort of unknown, and 7s are a little bit unknown here too, right? But what do we know about 3? 3 is sort of like this, which is a magic pair. So this is 5, 7, 5, 7 magic pair, right? Okay. And then did we learn anything about 1? Not as much, but we do know 4 is either here or here, right, in this box. So because 4s are in these rows, you know, this cannot be 4. This has to be 4. And this has to be 7, as we talked about before. So this is 8. This has to be 9. This is 1. Okay. So this is 6. This is 7. This is 8. Okay, and so we know all the 6s. This is 2, 5, 2, 5, 9. Yeah, this is the same. Alright, and so then Ones we know are like this. 5, we still don't quite know. 6s, we do know 6s are either here or here. Okay. 8s, we know this cannot be 8, this is 8. Obviously because that was a matching pair. 9 over here we don't quite know. 9 sort of can be in these 3 cells, right? And then in this column 7 can only be here. So this has to be 5. So these are not 5s, this is 1, this is 7, this is 5. Not 5s, this is 5. Not 5s. Okay, and then 5. Just looking over here, right, because we know this has to be 5. So this has to be 4. So this is 6, 4, 8, 6. This cannot be 8. This is 8. Okay, this is the last digit in this column, which is 5, right? So now we know these are not 5s. This is 5, this is 9, this is 2, so not 9. This is 9, not 9, 9, 3, 1, 7. So this is 6. This is 7, this is 6. This is 2, this is 7. Okay, this is 1, this is 9. This is 6, 3, 1, 6, and 5.